Knights are coming out here tonight at 11-2 in the region. A very strong performance, dropping only 2 games in their last one only 2 games ago to Lovett in a heartbreaker at the Lions. And best in 2 very outmatched games, and coming today against Wesleyan, needing a victory with the 3-point attempt. Knights fans disappointed by that call, but secure a spot in the playoffs for themselves, as of course the power players in the region are Pace, Lovett, GAC, and Holy Innocents, but Wesleyan is trying to steal one of those spots, and a win tonight might just be able to get it for them. So lots of drive, both these teams. Pace to get the coveted 1 seed. Again, them winning and Lovett losing, both must have them to win outright. And if both teams win, then it will be up to a coin toss at a neutral site. But the last time these two teams met at Wesleyan, it was a very one-sided battle. Not nearly a blowout, but one that was very much controlled by the Knights, and they're looking to do the same today. But they need to make some clutch shots and get some very powerful defense, which was able to secure the 2 powerful Holy Innocents wins, which they so desperately needed, was due to their excellent defensive strategy. And it looks like they're trying to employ that again today against the Wolves with a long 3 from Somerville, and it won't hit down. The Wolves to regain possession. But that's what Wesleyan and a lot of teams that Pace has played this year have done. But the Knights this season have led, and Carter, of course, leading the squad the best he can, improving significantly from last season, especially in foul trouble, has gotten very few of those so far this season. with that being essentially his only issue last season. And improving the outlook's especially good to colleges as well as this team, trying to improve to get the coveted state championship after only having a 2-loss season last year. And seeing how the strategy has changed for the Knights tonight against Lovett, it was protecting the outside because Lovett had Henry, the senior, nailing over 5 threes in the first half alone. And plays like that they couldn't do at Pace when they played here in Inman Center, which caused the Lions to go down hard by 13. But in the game last time, which they will inevitably play again in the region tournament, they need to protect against those outside shots. And Wesleyan does take, as we've seen so far tonight, more of those, but also the floaters and jumpers from the inside, getting just above Carter's fingertips, can get them easy buckets they need. And already not very uncharacteristically, Knights have scored 6 points already, and 4 of them have been on Carter dunks. And that's something else this season he specialized from, is attempting to break the backboard, essentially. And lots of good passing game by the Knights as well. They have utilized that this season, trying to get the best open man while Carter weaves around on the inside, usually double teamed this season after discovered. Kelly with the alley-oop. Something else, he has been a breakout player this year. After coming in, this is his first year at sophomore, and just a sophomore. And he has been the replacement this team has needed after the loss of Elijah Holyfield. And new substitutions in for the Knights is at number 25, senior Jordan Harris, number 21, senior Mick Asaf, and number 4, junior Deion Jackson. As senior Jack Kaminsky, junior Wendell Carter, and junior Mark Somerville have subbed out. Scrappy defensive work by the Knights, and that's going to be a block off of number 1 of Wesleyan, and number 20 is going to steal it back, driving against Barrett. And that's going to be a charging foul. Basket will not count. Or Wesleyan will get the basket and one, and it'll make it a 1-point game for the Knights. Good ball movement underneath. Baker will take the shot. Won't quite get it in. And they're going to call Wesleyan ball off of the tip. Wolves will take it out past midcourt. Again, heavy to... And he's going to get the basket. They will call him stepping out. Pushed out, my bad. And Knights will inbound with Asaph. It looks like Carter will be coming back in to sub. Jackson looks for an open man. Jackson with the three-point shot, won't quite get it. Tipped off by Wesleyan. That'll be Knights ball. And that will be Deion Jackson for three. Taking a three under deep coverage and hits it. It looks like now both of these teams are taking most of their shots from deep or right up in the paint. Good pass by Asaph. Side deep, and that's going to be traveling on Harris. And now we're back to a 1-point game here, 11-10, 1:40 remaining in the first quarter.
Wesleyan took a timeout there with 1:24 left remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a break.
Wesleyan will. That's going to be a foul called on Jackson. That will be his first of the night. Wesleyan to inbound. Somerville will try to get a steal. Wesleyan will turn. And the foul will be called on the Knights. Wesleyan trying to find on the inside, charging in, and he will get and one basket right there. And the Knights just have too many big men to allow plays of that type. And Wesleyan just charges right on through, gets an easy two, and they will take their first lead of the game. 20 for the Wolves will be up shooting to get his and one basket. And he will nail it. 13-11, Knights now trail by 2. Carter for 3. And it goes in and out. Asaph, it's a good steal. Kelly goes in and slams it with the two-hand jammer with 53 seconds. And that'll tie it up at 13. And that'll be a traveling call on the Wolves. Knights ball, 44 seconds left. Somerville looking for an open man. It's in Kelly. Knights now looking to see to waste as much time as they can. Oh, and Somerville will save the ball, but it will be back in Wesleyan's possession. Ball will be fumbled away, and Jackson. Kelly will get it back. Only 15 seconds remaining. And the Knights will again slow the tempo. Theon with the long three, and he makes it at the buzzer. What a shot and a big help with momentum. And the Knights will take a 3-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 16-13. We'll catch you back after the break.
And we are back for the second quarter of play here from the Inman Center. I'm Joe Loughran of Nightflix, as your Knights are leading 16-13 after one quarter, thanks to a buzzer beater bank shot three-pointer from Deion Jackson to end the first quarter. Asaph to inbound. So far, Pace has had a couple of thunderous dunks, a pair from Wendell Carter, and one monstrous alley-oop from Isaiah Kelly. As Deion Jackson's feeling it. Air balls that one, though. A little bit of a heat check. It's up and under, and the bank shot. And we're having some technical difficulties, folks. We'll work on fixing that picture for you and get right back. And we are back here from the Inman Center. Sorry for the delay, folks. The Wolves have jumped out to a 20-18 lead. A couple of mid-range jumpers have done the trick. As Kyle Orr lines up from three, and just a tad long. Rushed in on the offensive rebound. Looked like he got it, but the ref called for a jump ball before he could turn it to the basket and get a shot off. A region recap for you. Pace tied Lovett going into tonight's game, 11-2 in the region. Lovett is at Holy Innocents. We're not sure the score of that game. But should there be a tie in the region, if both teams win or both teams lose, there'll be a coin flip to determine who receives the number 1 overall seed in the region tournament, which is a big deal because the number 1 team is the only team with a bye in the tournament. But if one team wins and the other loses, then the team that wins will be the number 1 seed in the region, as McDonough misfires from 3. Quick head to bear. Baker takes the mid-range jumper and just rims out. Number 20, Christian McLean, the junior forward, with the rebound. McLean will bring it up. Pulls up for the jumper, and that's short off the rim. Out to Baker now. Thinks about pulling up. Gets it to Isaiah Kelly. Zach Kaminsky from 3, and that's off the rim. Or for the offensive rebound, but it's knocked out of his hands. And they'll say McDonough stepped on the line when going for the ball. So it'll be Knights ball as Wendell Carter Jr. checks back into the game. Zach Kaminsky fakes from 3 and drives, has it knocked out of his hands, but it goes off number 2, Jason Morrison. So that'll be Knights ball. And Wendell Carter Jr. with the quick bucket to tie it again at 20. Carter gets the rebound, ahead to Mark Somerville. Isaiah Kelly, and rises up. Ooh. And Christian McLean lands violently. As it looked like Kelly was going for the dunk. McLean got a lot of ball. And it will be a foul on Christian McLean, and he will shoot free throws. Looked like he came down awkwardly on that left hip. Two free throws for Kelly now. And the first one is good for Isaiah Kelly. And the second one is short, no good. Harrison Cook swings it to Sean McDonough. Cook on the wing now. Gets into the middle to the big man Morrison, and Baker tips it and cannot save it. Nice defensive play from the junior shooting guard. McDonough. McDonough with the shot fake. Kicks it to the corner. McLean looking for space. Grant Summers brings it up now. Wesleyan doing nothing on offense. Stifled by the Knights 2-3 zone. And they do throw it out of bounds eventually. After a lengthy possession. Kaminsky at the top of the key. Wendell Carter from the corner, and he's good. From downtown, the big man nails it, putting pace up 24-20. 2:25 here left here in the second quarter. Seemed to push a little more life into this pace crowd. They get the defense chant going. Not a huge crowd tonight for the Knights, but not one of their best for sure, but a sizable student population is out on this Friday night. Good defense from the Knights again. Another long pass. They're swinging the ball. They can't seem to do anything. Some nice handles from McLean, and they'll call a foul. McLean made a nice bucket. They'll say it was, or Jason Morrison, my bad. They'll say it was on the floor. And Wesleyan is not yet in the bonus. Pace is in the bonus, but Wesleyan not quite there yet, so they'll take it from out of bounds. Jack Greer, no, Harrison Cook the one to inbound. Kicks it out. Three-pointer is rims out. Looked like it was halfway down from Jack Greer. Quickly ahead to Jackson now. Kicks across court to Mick Asaph. Into the middle to Carter. And they'll foul him. Ooh, Carter almost made a circus shot. But no good from the 6'10" junior big man. And the front end of a 1-and-1 for Carter is good. Stretching the lead, pace lead to 25-20. Carter for his second. And that is good as well. Kaminsky off the front iron. And it was tipped out. It looks like Wendell got it last. Wesleyan got it last, not Wendell. 1:19 remaining in the second quarter. Your score, Pace Academy 26, Wesleyan 20. I'm Joe Loughran. Here from the Inman Center for Nightflix. Into the middle, Jordan Harris, and it is up, no good. Rebound, Isaiah Kelly, and the putback is good. 28-20. Quick 10-0 Knights run has put them in front by 8. Largely in part to their stifling defense, as they have not allowed Wesleyan any looks whatsoever. Oh, and Deion Jackson with the steal. Goes up and off the front of the rim, no good. Kaminsky the rebound, bodies, and again no good. And they'll call a foul on Pace in the midst of the rebounding scrum. Pace had 2 good looks at that. Deion's first, and then Kaminsky got a great offensive rebound. Used a couple of nice pump fakes to get a couple guys up in the air, but just could not finish off the glass. McLean at the free throw line now. Front end 1-1 is no good. But the offensive rebound goes to Wesleyan. .26 seconds remaining in the first half. Pace leads by 8. Kick it out now. Christian McLean holds it at the top of the key. 11 seconds, 10. Out to Jordan Argalagos. Harrison Cook. And falling down is McLean. They will not be able to get a shot away. So the smothering defense for the Knights does it again. And Pace heads into halftime with a 28-20 lead. Wendell Carter doing some work early for the Knights. Deion Jackson, a couple of big triples as well. So your score going to the break, Pace 28, Wesleyan 20. We'll bring you back with the second half right after this.
Testing.
And we are back here from the Inman Center. Pace with the ball to start the half, up 8. 28-20. Wendell Carter, no good from the elbow, and that is to Wesleyan. It looked like it was off of Wesleyan, and they're conferring here. It looked like, and they will reverse the call. It is off Wesleyan. That's a good call in my point of view. To recap of the first half, Pace traded baskets with Wesleyan early, going down 20-18, but a 10-0 run to end the half put the Knights up 8, and that is where we stand now. Bear Baker tries the 3 and nails it. Baker, the junior, good from the wing.
Wesley defender just gave him just a bit too much room there. Just enough for Baker to hit that three-pointer.
Jack Greer has the ball, loses it. Mark Somerville with the steal. Looking ahead, he's got Isaiah Kelly. Kelly to the basket, and that will be an offensive foul. Looked like he might have extended that forearm to get some separation off Greer. And you cannot do that. They will get you for that every single time. Carter with the steal up to Kelly. And blocking and one. Kelly took it strong to the hoop. Cedric Lynch tried to take an ill-advised charge with his feet still moving, and Kelly was able to finish the layup even with the contact. And he has the chance for one more at the charity stripe. Isaiah Kelly, no good, in and out on that free throw. And Isaiah Kelly has really been a force all year, especially in the transition game. He's just so fast, so powerful. It's tough to stop him when he gets in the lane.
He really has. Playing well in big games. Just coming out, breakout star for the Knights this year. Coming out all the way from Augusta. His dad moved here to Atlanta because of a job. Came to Pace Academy. Now he's playing basketball for us.
The bank shot is good from Cedric Lynch.
It's wonderful to have him here.
Lynch finally ends a 15-0 Pace run, stretching two quarters, as Kelly is fouled going up. He is hungry right now. Doesn't seem as though Wesleyan can stop the forward, we'll call him, a sophomore. So 6:20 left in the third quarter. Kelly, first of 2 from the free throw line. Isaiah Kelly. First one is up and good. It rattles around and in. And the second one is good as well. Wesleyan swinging the ball. An air ball from the wing. Transition now. Zach Kaminsky shoots a pass ahead to Barrett Baker that goes sailing out of bounds. Thing just took off on him. Morrison taking it up now. Christian McLean. Morrison pulls up and nails it from 3. So Jason Morrison with the triple. Baker looks to answer. Oh, just off the front of the rim. Fighting for the rebound is Zach Kaminsky, but McLean comes up from him. McLean looking to push the break. Firking pulls it out. Morrison again. He's feeling it. Second three in a row for the senior. He is fired up on the defensive end as he cuts the pace lead to 7. Kelly on the drive, and he answers with a 2. 4:43 remaining in the third quarter. It'll be a Wesleyan timeout. Your score, Pace Academy 37, Wesleyan 28. We'll be right back after this. we are back here from the Inman Center. The crowd is berating Sean McDonough for his air ball earlier. Still, never let a player forget it. As McLean uses some nifty handwork to get around McAsaph. Morrison drives. Oh, rejected at the rim. Wendell Carter, and it is tipped, and a loose ball. It is tied up, and it will go back to Wesleyan. But man, what a rejection from Wendell Carter Jr.
Great vision from him. He almost ran across the entire paint, got that entire block. That's why he's the second place player in the nation for his class.
.240 remaining in the third quarter. Quick trap now for McAsaph, and Morrison somehow gets around him by throwing his arm around him. Tip now by Asaph. Gathered by Morrison, and he gets the lay-in. Nice work there. Number 2, Jason Morrison, the senior, with some very nifty ball skills. 39-34, 2:15 remaining in the third quarter.
Great passing.
Wendell Carter with the slam. McAsaph found him in the middle. He had poor Grant Firking, the junior, on him. And Firking can't stand up to Wendell. So Wendell just pushed him out of the way, got the pass, and slammed. 10, Jalen Hodges off the mark, but he gets his own rebound. Now Morrison pulls up. No good. Wesleyan gets its own rebound, and the pass from Sean McDonough to Jalen Hodges is too strong and out of bounds.
Wendell went down hard there, taking out that entire play. That's why they were able to get such an easy ball into the paint. But
and on that offensive series, Will, I mean, you can't single team Wendell with a 6'3" kid, you know? I mean, you gotta at least put 2 bodies on him, or he'll just push you out of the way, get the pass, and dunk. As Deion Jackson's called for traveling.
Well, Wesleyan's tallest player is only 6'4".
That's tough when you're facing Wendell Carter, and it's number 34, Banks Ramsey, their center, who also happens to be their starting quarterback on the football team.
Foul off the ball there by Wesleyan. Simply push Barrett Baker out of the way to create room for him. You can't do that.
McAsaph on the wing, Barrett Baker. Isaiah Kelly, mid-range, no good. Wendell fighting for the rebound, he gets it. Going up, you can't stop him. You can't stop him, the 5-star. Scores his second basket in a row.
It helps when you have a 6-inch advantage over all your opponents.
McDonough for 3, off the mark again. He has not had a good day.
Questionable call there from the refs, but they will say it is pace ball. It looked to have gone off Wendell, but Pace will take it.
Wendell. Barrett at the top of the key. McAsaph. Wendell pump fakes. Kicks out to Asaph. Knight's swinging the ball well. Asaph's drives baseline. Kicks to Carter, and he is fouled. It'll be on the floor. The 4th team foul on Wesleyan. 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Pace leads 43-34. Jackson right back to Asaph. Kicks out to Kelly for 3. No, Kelly on the offensive glass. They'll give it to Wesleyan. It looked like number 3, Jordan Argalagos, the talented running back for the Wesleyan football team, might have given him a little nudge in the back, but no call from the referee. 6.8 seconds remaining. Wesleyan will inbound under their own basket. Morrison brings it up. Morrison out to Jack Greer. Morrison from long range. Oh, breaks it off the backboard. So your score after 3 quarters of play is Pace Academy 43, Wesleyan 34. The fourth quarter will be coming up right after this.
We are back here to start the fourth quarter. Knights leading by 9. And Mark Somerville will start with possession for the Knights. As Deion Jackson almost loses it immediately, gets it back. But Pace will retain the ball. Pace takes a timeout while he is on the floor. We'll take another break there. 7:54 remaining in the game. We'll be right back after this. We're back here with 7:50 left remaining in the game. Pace of the ball now. Kind of slow start to the game, but a very heavy pace third quarter. Wesleyan raining down threes on the Knights, but Knights still leading by 9.
And it is interesting seeing how this game is playing out versus the Lovett game, as both teams had very high three-point percentage and not that many big players on their team, yet very impactful. And seeing how the Knights just controlling much better on defense, getting their rebounds when they need to, and overall just doing much better shooting and playing a better game that they needed to against Lovett. Weren't quite able to, but fortunately, again tonight they need to, and they're coming out to play.
Morrison's pass to Lynch is over his head by a far away. Pace will take possession of the ball. 7:25 left remaining.
And Kelly could have had a chance. Kelly could have had a chance to get a big slammer in, as he usually does, but just tipped off his hands, passed too hard. Wesleyan possession. So far, no score yet in the about 45 seconds we've had. Still 43-34, Knights up by 9.
McLean now with it. So Lynch, almost out of the reach of Hodges. He has nothing where to go. And will be off Hodges for a Knights ball. They'll retain possession with 6:51 left remaining in the game. Somerville now.
Remembering back to the last time these two teams played each other, as Wesleyan was one of the first of the power teams in the region for the Knights to play.
Kelly now in the paint is fouled on his shot. He will go to the line to shoot 2.
Back to that game, it was a solid double-digit win for the Knights. In fact, I think it was their first double-digit win of the year, and an excellent work by them. Again, it was away, and tonight they come back again trying to get a 2-0 in the series. With Isaiah with his first shot, and will bank it. And overall, just seeing today how the Knights are playing differently. This game seems like a big test before the regional matchups, which will be, of course, against easier teams. The Knights will, at worst, be a 2 seed, and will start off the region tournament very well. And likely will play best Hapeville or Kip in that game. All of which they are 2-0 against this season so far.
Pace playing a high press as Wesleyan takes a 3 there. No good. They do get the rebound. It is Hodges with the ball. Or excuse me, Morrison with the ball. Wesleyan will take possession of that after a tip pass by Wendell. 6:07 left remaining in the game.
McLean will inbound it.
Greer now for 3. He's no good. Knights are on a fast break here. Kelly now. His jam is no good.
Trying to show off a little too much there.
Pass was stolen by Mick Asaph. Mark Somerville, excuse me. McLean shot is no good. Now Mick Asaph with the ball. Throws a unbelievably wild pass out of bounds, and the Wolves will take possession.
Yeah, it looked like
Wesleyan takes a timeout there with 5:40 left remaining. We'll be right back after this break. We're back here now after that wild pass out of bounds by Mick Asaph. The Wolves will retain possession. McLean now taking his time, which you probably shouldn't be doing when you're down by 10.
Wesleyan is making a valid attempt to take something off the Knights, but Carter will take the steal. So down and Wendell will miss the alley-oop, and that's now 2 baskets missed. But it was tipped away, and too much coverage there, and unlikely to be completed regardless. But
ball did go off Lynch there, so Knights will retain possession.
Or perhaps not. It looks like Wesleyan will get the ball back.
Ref did signal that Pace will retain possession. She changed her mind. Wesleyan now with the ball. As McLean now to Greer. He has nowhere to go, but back to McLean.
It is interesting
Clinch
today
now.
seeing
Wild
how
shot
the
up.
Knights-
Nowhere to go. Mick Asap now on a break. His shot is blocked by McLean. Kyle Orr got the rebound there. Great pump fake by Wendell as Kaminsky shoots a three. That is good. Wesleyan takes another timeout. We'll be right back after this timeout. We're back here as Wesleyan starts with possession. Mark Fox, the head coach of the Georgia Bulldogs basketball team, is in the building. Watch this game, just taking a picture with the student section.
And not the first time either a legendary coach has been here, as Roy Williams, head coach of the UNC basketball team, was here for the HI game, as well as basketball legend Julius Irving, otherwise known as Dr. J. Wesleyan now into rebound. Wendell
Shot
tries
from Morrison is good. Somerville now with the ball.
And interestingly enough, seeing the different defenses of these two teams, Wesleyan has always played a more conservative defenses, based using a very scrappy style, especially with players such as Mark and Somerville and Baker, which have both been excellent this year.
Wendell now in the paint. Gets an easy two, towering over all his defenders. They couldn't jump high enough.
Let's even watch here, the Knights play a much more man-focused defense than a zone. You're on every man, Kaminsky now on one. McLean, so getting room, knocks Wendell over.
Shooting foul on Wendell. Wolves will go to the line to shoot two. McLean's first shot is good. McLean's second shot, now pending with 3:20 remaining in the game, is good.
It will not stop the Knights from still being up by double digits, as now it's cut from a 13 to 11-point lead. Gunner's wide open, shot for three, and he banks it. Gunner Falk, otherwise known as Ace Academy's state-winning quarterback, comes in at number 0 and banks
QB1 gets his 3 points rather than 6. Kyle Orr fighting for the rebound. He does get it. Throws it a wild ball. Tipped out of bounds by Wesleyan. Pace will retain the ball.
Now it seems.
Yeah. It's just all grab it. Kyle Orr now is trapped in that corner. Coach Smith is forced to take a timeout with 2:31 remaining. We will take a break here. We'll be right back after this. Gunnar Falk now in the corner again, as a reach-in foul is called on McLean.
But now as the regular season winds down, taking a look ahead at the region tournament matchup and looking what pace lies in store. Looking tonight, should get another win over Wesleyan, as it seems already up by a very substantial amount, 14. Already 2 minutes left, so should get a win tonight. Already 2-0, very convincing games against HI, but still 1-1 against Lovett and GAC, teams that have caused them much trouble, and honestly GAC much more than Lovett. Seeing these kind of matchups in the region tournament, the Knights just have to have some cards fall their way and of course play absolute their best, because they've proven that they can win in very good matchups against both those teams.
Good save by Kaminsky there, but the Wolves will retain possession. McLean now for a shot. No good. Wendell throws up to Gunnar Falk. In the paint, he gets 2 points.
Gunnar Falk's already at 5. And it looks like also on the bench that Parker Payne at number 23 did have a very bad concussion only a few months ago and seems to have now be in uniform. Highly likely not to play tonight, but good to see him back in a much more healthy state.
Checking into the game now, Jonathan Russian and Barrett Baker for Somerville and Wendell Carter.
Final player we hope to see some action tonight could be Sebastian Bradley, but it looks like he is not out of his warm-ups yet. But you never know.
Reach and foul there called on Gunnar with 1:23 left remaining. There's a slow start to this game. It looks to be almost a really slow ending.
Albeit a very strong finish. Despite the slow ending, both teams are scoring slowly, with the Knights up at a consistent, now 15, 16, my bad. Kaminsky with the steal, navigating around 12, and he will try to get the and one, but won't quite, and he will be up for to take 2.
Kaminsky's first shot now is good. Second shot is also good.
Down to only about a minute left in this matchup. Knights up at their biggest lead of the night at 20, but now cut back to 18. I think the lineup is now Baker, Harris, ball for three, almost gets it. Looks like Russia may have busted up his shoulder a little on that play. Doesn't look too good. He will get checked on. Russian is a big man this team needs. And he'll be subbed out with Deion Jackson subbing in. Jordan Harris, big man under, who has just committed to play football at Furman University. He's also a phenom on the court. And we'll fake out to Wesleyan then right there. Ball will be tipped out of bounds. It'll be back to pace ball. Or my bad, actually. It will be Wesleyan. It was not tipped.
20 seconds remaining now. Wesleyan trying to salvage all the points they can in the regular season. And that will do it. Pace Academy wins the game 58-42. They are your #1 team in the region going into the region tournament. They will have a first round bye in the tournament, which will be here in the Inman Center.
Of course, saying that Lovett would lose playing HI likely tomorrow. And if Lovett cannot pull out a win against them, Pace will win it outright. If they do not, it will be a coin toss for the winner. That is all for tonight, folks. Thank you for tuning in to Night Flicks. Go Knights.